Back live here on CNN News 18 from our brand new facility, ladies and gentlemen. It's a visual delight, and my head is right now as we are live, bursting with the possibilities that we can. So imagine what we're going to bring to you in the coming days. Like I said, Arambh Prachand hai. It's a fantastic beginning on Asia's biggest news TV station, and we promise to bring you many more visual delights that's going to bring a whole new dimension to television newscast. Right now, as we continue with our news updates this Sunday morning, we've got news coming through from Mumbai, and it's a little bit of a concern, ladies and gentlemen, because the Mumbai Police have received the calls from a mysterious caller who has warned of serial blasts. Blasts on Mumbai locals is the threat that's been given. Further investigations are currently underway on the level of seriousness with which this call needs to be taken. He's warned of serial bomb blasts on Mumbai trains. Sources reveal that the caller asserted to have planted bombs within the trains, and when questioned about the specifics, the caller remained unresponsive before abruptly disconnecting the call. Now, he claimed to be calling from Vile Parle in Juhu region. That's one of the suburbs on western suburbs of Mumbai. And the senior police officials currently are conducting further investigations into the matter. Now, the fact is, how long was this police call? Could this call be traced? Is this a prank call that's been made? We have to wait. The officials cannot ignore a threat. Any call like this has to be taken with an equal amount of seriousness unless determined as a hoax. Yesha now joins us with more details. Yesha, when was this? We'll try and go across to Yesha Kotak in just a bit. But when was this call received? How long was the call? And what have been the countermeasures that have been taken? That's important. The call being received on a Sunday. That's another interesting aspect that this call has been made. Is this a prank call? Is this somebody who's trying to plan something and seeing the response time? How much time does the cops on the security establishment take to try and go ahead and respond to a call? That's the reason why time and again on public transport, you and me receive and hear warning messages that you keep your eyes open, keep your eyes peeled, and if you find something suspicious, report it immediately. And this is something which is a constant, ladies and gentlemen. And that message, once again, time and again, we are given to understand, will be relayed even in the local trains to the passengers. And a lot of times, passengers have been alert and they've been quick to respond and flag off anything suspicious. In this case, we are given to understand the person who himself claims to have planted these bombs and to attempt serial attacks, serial blasts on Mumbai trains. Yesha Kotak now with us. Yesha, when was this call made, and who is the authority? Who is the person who's leading the counter investigation into this matter?
So yes, Anand, this call had come into Mumbai Police control room early in the morning. As of now, the investigation for this has been handed over to Juhu Police Station, under whose jurisdiction this case will be registered, because we've seen when this call the call was received at Mumbai Police's control room, it was mentioned that this person is calling in from Vile Parle, that's in the Juhu area. But before the cops could ask for further more details, the caller did not want to give these details and hung up, saying that he is calling from Vile Parle, Juhu. In fact, as a part of the call, he had mentioned that there have been bombs which have been planted in the Mumbai local trains, but he did not want to divulge any more details. This call was received in the control room, which is in the head office of Mumbai Police. But considering that the location has been traced to Juhu, the person did on the call mention that he's calling from Juhu. But when the call was traced, because the caller had also switched off his phone, but the number and the details of the call were traced to Juhu, which is where this case is now with the Juhu Police Station, where they're investigating this. Of course, cops, as a precautionary measure, have tightened the security around various locations, and further investigation is on in this case. Yes.
Well, how long was this call? Yesha, if I can ask you, how long was this call? Have they been able to trace the location of this call, and this call being made on a Sunday?
So this call was hardly for a few minutes. We could say it was anywhere between 2 to 3 minutes where this call was received. And yes, Anand, we've seen that lately Mumbai Police has been receiving several such calls, several such set calls on their number. Some of these calls, which were earlier traced, were actually hoax call that they had received. But as a precautionary measure, Mumbai Police does ensure that the security has been tightened. in this case, only once the investigation is on or the person who's made the call is faced is where we can further share details with our viewers. Yes.
Well, thank you for your inputs, Yesha.